Showing it at 7. It is 5:30. Time to get up.
It's still dark when the doors open at Starbucks, and there are people waiting for coffee.
It's just part of the morning ritual.
It's the habit of the 90s, the Starbucks stop.
Regular habit.
Every morning.
It's just a habit.
It's become a habit.
And they get drinks with names like
Personal double tall non-fat cappuccino.
Decaf tall, non-fat, no whip, extra hot mocha.
What?
Decaf tall non-fat no whip extra hot mocha.
People actually know what those names mean.
It's got to be just so. I mean, like non-fat, but with whole milk foam, and it's got to be just that way.
Ask most people why they come here. They say, for the coffee. Others look at this place as part of their home.
It's like being in your kitchen.
The regulars know the staff knows the regulars.
You don't even have to tell them what you want. They just make it for you.
This lady never has to order. They know.
Grande coffee every day.
I get it every morning.
Outside, the first light of day is breaking. Inside, the line is getting long.
I need coffee mocha. I need chocolate. That's my fix.
More regulars.
He gets a 4-shot grande non-fat caramel macchiato.
It kind of starts out real strong and then kind of sweetens up as you get down, which is hopefully how my day will be.
Now, with all the exotic coffees here, with the macchiatos and the lattes and the cappuccinos and all of those, most people still come in here and just order a cup of coffee.
I'd say probably about 55% of our beverage customers drink coffee a day.
No foam, no flavoring, just coffee. But still, there are plenty of orders that would seem to require a chemist to assemble.
I have a personal grande, 1 sugar in the raw, non-fat cappuccino.
Personal grande non-fat, 1 sugar in the raw cappuccino.
And while many customers are in and out, there are those who take the time to smell the coffee.
I just like to sit down and read newspaper.
Kind of like a second home?
That's correct.
But for every person with time and a newspaper, there are many more who order and run. That is, if they have to order.
I'm the ultimate regular. They know what I'm going to order before I order it. They know exactly how I like it. They know everything about my family. They know where I'm going, when I'm going to do something.
We can get him there on time.
If you come here enough, you learn to speak coffee talk.
There's semi, non-fat, fat, or city fat, or no fat. And then you have to know whether you want foam or extra foam.
Robert Meyer and Bob come here once a week for male bonding. Robert likes cocoa.
Sometimes I mix my chocolate in his coffee.
With a spirit of adventure like that, can a double-shot half-calf low-fat caramel macchiato be far behind? Hal Clement, KFMB News 8. Moka Express doesn't have tables or chairs or newspaper racks. It barely has room for 3 employees. But how's business? Well, take a look at the line. People get their morning coffee quickly.
Time is of the essence in the morning. It's a quicker picker-upper.
The key is they know the regulars, know what they want long before they reach the drive-up window.
Double mocha, large coffee, double mocha.
That's why people come through here, because we get them out like that.
Celeste Powell and her husband Frank opened this business 2 years ago.
I was born and raised here, went to Madison High School, now I'm back in the old neighborhood. So it's really nice to see all the people that you grew up with. That's my best friend's little sister. Now she's here in this big truck, watched her grown up married with a kid in the back.
There's a Starbucks just down the street, but here people in a hurry can get their coffee on the run.
They don't have to get out of the car. It's early in the morning. They're still half asleep. We know their orders, so they're in and out in a matter of a minute or two.
They see me coming and they have it ready.
Bye.
From drive-thrus to roasting plants, you might call Bob Sinclair San Diego's Mr. Coffee. He opened the Pannikin back in 1968, and he is amazed by the current coffee boom.
I never dreamed there'd be a latte on every corner.
He imports coffee beans from all over the world and roasts them here. The man knows his beans. He's moved more and more into the wholesale business, selling beans to other coffee places and restaurants, and he thinks Starbucks, in general, has helped the whole coffee industry.
People know what a latte is, and people know what a mocha is, and people know what a cappuccino is, and before you had to do a lot of education. Well, they've done that for us.
And he says people now know good coffee, and they expect it.
One thing about Starbucks, they're very consistent, which is good, but it gives an independent a chance to do something a little different.
Different has worked well for Carol Judelson. She owns Zanzibar in Pacific Beach, which has carved a niche with food and atmosphere along with the coffee.
The independent today, unless you do something else, you're not going to make it with just coffee.
So they've gone from a few menu items to dozens. They have live music and art on the walls. When Carol opened here in 1991, there was not a single Starbucks in San Diego County. In fact, the first one opened on the very same street a year later. But Carol says Starbucks really is not competition for her.
You know, I don't think it's the same type of customer that's going to go to Starbucks that's going to come here. I think people that come here are coming here more for the atmosphere.
The atmosphere includes regulars who are really regular.
I've been coming here every day since the first week they opened.
Now, why is that?
The people.
And part of the Zanzibar experience is the Pacific Beach sunshine.
Very nice place to hang out, especially when the sun's out.
Rebecca Ewing makes a point of coming here 2 or 3 times a month. And she lives in Los Angeles.
You know, there's no place like this up there.
So you drive from Los Angeles to have coffee here?
I fly down from Los Angeles to have coffee down here.
Hi, Ron. How you doing?
Why is coffee so hot? Carol says people are drinking less alcohol and coffee is their new beverage of choice. And then there's the economic angle. Coffee houses got really hot during the recession. A bad economy was good for coffee.
It's an inexpensive way to get together and talk and to have some kind of communication with people, whereas before it used to be you had to go out and it cost you a lot of money. Latte to go?
The coffee may be to go. The popularity seems to be here to stay.
Is it okay?
How you doing?